Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Deathrain on the left and Revan on the right. Deathrain asked for audience suggestions on what he should fly. I said Provocateurs. I think Mike or somebody said Static. Saw a recoil out there, but I guess this is what Deathrain settled on. A list without afterburners. Maybe that's a curse. He's got 4 Provocateurs and Static. On the other side, Revan flying 4 Crackshot Assassins. We saw them round 1 of Corellia. Spoilers for that match if you haven't seen it. Cover your ears. But the Black Sun Assassins, they didn't do too well. Now, they can be quite provocative themselves if they sit in a corner and try and stay there and force you to approach. That does not seem to be what Revan is interested in. There's the 5 straight from the Provocateur. And a boost. These guys are looking to move fast, get behind you. Star Vipers, difficult to flank, since they can hard turn and barrel roll backwards, or they can bank and barrel roll backwards and get real funky. Yep, and that linked action focus is so good. Doing their sideways rolls. And we saw in the deployment, Revan was very meticulous about his spacing. Made sure to put a maneuver template between all the ships. And that should be why we see no touching, no bumping. Look at that. Beautiful formation flying. And I can't imagine what yellow is going to do. And obviously Deathrain has player 1, his Provocateurs moved before. Oh boy, Static. Deathrain, please! Deathrain likes to keep things dramatic. He wants you to worry. He wants to get into the opponent's mind and say, "Ooh, I never played X-Wing before." We'll see if Revan can be triggered. Let's take a look at the blue maneuvers for the Assassins. You got a lot. I would imagine you slow roll, where you can adjust to whatever these Provocateurs do. So I imagine we see hard turns in from the Barons. Do they have everything? Do they have 1, 2, and 3? They sure do. Nice dial. It's a good looking dial. Poor Static, though. You gotta get him out of there. There's the 3 hard from the Provocateur. Everybody's taking focuses. Yep, 1 forwards. I mean, Brown maybe go for a lock on Static. Oh well. Yep, hard 3 from Static the other direction. Take damage coming off the rock? Yes. Well, lucky to only take 1. Static is the first dial done. You know it's turning around. Is a 4K safe or do you sloop? "67 minutes left in this match. Deathrain has gone all over the board trying to avoid flying straight at the Star Vipers, but that's what's going to end up happening. Sub Hedgehog says Static instead of Scorch. That was the request in the chat. I think you can blame Maui for that. Are they the same points? Yeah. Static and Scorch are the same points. That is insane. FFG, please. Are there initiative 3s? Long shot at 31. Boy, it's difficult not to go with Scorch every time. Revis is good. If you really need to get some points, you could go Revis, but Scorch. What a deal. And the ace is at 28, yeah. But never take those. Named FOs that aren't Scorch and Revis are crazy. Yeah. And the Epsilons are a great value. Revis is a great value. Scorch is obviously great. So, I mean, that's 3 out of 10 or something like that. That's not bad. Poor Malorus. He should be better. Muse isn't bad. Muse serves a purpose. Alright, the Provocateurs with the 1 banks and a focus. Looking to take some range 3 engagements. Roll around the rock with the Star Vipers. Yep, everybody's doing it. Ah, okay, he's going to change it up with green. I like that. Don't have everybody stuck the same direction around that rock. We might just have the frontmost units here shooting. Static. Static is the last one to move. That's crazy. Takes a stress after the sloop. All right, Provocateur shooting first, range 3 into brown, 3v4 with a focus. Gonna keep that focus. Knows he's taking shots this turn. And look at that, 3 evades. Glad you kept it. Nothing for that yellow backmost Viper. Same for green. So it will be brown with the one and only shot for the Scum team. 3 dice with a focus. Can he get a better shot? Focus for 2. And look at that. That's what you saved that focus token for. 4 evades. No damage. Back to dials. Now Deathrain gets into blocking position. He can commit probably to the right side of the board. That's probably where I'd go. So you can jam up either the asteroid section or the right side of the board on the other side of the rock. I think if you go in the middle, you're less likely to receive. Let's see. Brown and yellow. Can they just one forward? I don't think so. Not with that rock there. So they're probably looking at 1 banks to the right. So if you head into the middle, if you're able to, and these Star Vipers, brown and yellow, 1 bank right, I think it's a lot harder for them to turn in, to bank in, to barrel roll in, than it is if you go for brown and yellow, and then green and red come in. I think they have plenty of barrel roll options to shoot you. Joust, joust, joust. Okay. I'm over here trying to find a nice, complex approach. The Sub-Hedgehog is like, fly straight at him. Revan says, I don't like my position. I agree. I don't like your position either. You should be careful, or you'll be dead. 60 minutes left in the game. So if you were going to go in between the rocks, brown's fine, red's fine, yellow is relatively fine. It's green that's the weird one. Oh, let's pause. Had a drop from Revan. There we go. I'm going to grab some more water. I'll be right back. Let Revan get in here. Well, now Deathrain gets a prolonged planning phase. There's Revan. He's back. The return of the king. When Scott says it's a long planning phase, you know it's a long planning phase. That's rude, first of all. Oh, got him. Here's the 5 straight from brown. Could double mod. I would probably do red, because if green bumps, then you got no shot. Yep. Strain for the lock. Focus for the action? Question mark? Takes an evade. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, splitting up his forces. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? I do know how I feel about that. I don't love it. But maybe this is a sacrifice to jam things up on the right side. You definitely go with the furthest one, because brown is likely to bump into you. Now, he could activate in a different order. He could... If it's a 2-bank, he could 2-bank yellow first. Yeah. Okay. Weird, okay. Maybe he's truly going for the bottom of the board. Yep. All right. So they all have offensive and defensive mods. Not double modded, though. There's the bump from green. Lines up a crack shot on maybe yellow. Red bump. Brown, 1 bank. Ooh, will get in action. And that's why I wanted the boost from yellow. I don't think this needed to happen. Maybe it was more important to Deathrain to take 3 shots into that 1 Star Viper than to get double blocks. But man, he could have blocked every Star Viper. Alright. 3 straight from static. Might have range on green. Yeah. Has range on green or brown. Probably go green. You're not likely to shoot. Brown may not live long enough for you to use that ability. Alright, static gonna start us off. 2 dice, range 3. Not gonna spend that lock, obviously, once. To try and trigger the ability. And look at that. 2 evades anyway. Range 1. The brown Provocateur into the red Star Viper. 4v3. Hit crit so far. Going to spin that lock. Reroll that blank in the focus. See if we can get one more. Negative. Hit crit. 1 evade. Takes 1. Green, range 2 into this brown Star Viper. 3 dice with a target lock. Oof, blank focus into blank focus. 1 hit. 2 evades. Some hedgehog with the socks and sandal roll. I cringe every time. People are going to start screaming that at real X-Wing events. You're going to know. It started here, I guess. Here's 3 hits. Much better. Two evades. No one likes it. Is that going to be the next emote? Socks and sandals? Oh, man. I'm going to put that on the list. Have we gotten to the point where we get a new emote? I think this is the last Provocateur shot. 3 hits. 2 evades. Takes 1. That is a damage card on brown. Half point. Oh, nope. Scott can count. It's the PTL guys from Toronto? Okay. Whoops. Well, I'm going to steal it. Hit crit. 1 evade. Spins the evade token, right? Yeah. Still waiting for the toe jam token. Ugh. It's still kicking around. Green, obstructed, range 2. Oh, is there an unobstructed? No. Gonna reroll this. Extra die. Oh, and gets out of it. And crack shot. That was red. So the yellow Provocateur loses a shield. Another bullseye arc lined up. 4v3. This guy does not have strain anymore. Gets all of his evade dice. Yeah, Revan concurring with you in the chat. He's saying he should have taken the range 1 first against the strain target, but now he's glad he didn't. If this was the roll that was gonna happen, oof, that's even worse. Gonna shoot range 2 into green, who is strained. Focuses for 2 hits. Green. 2 evade dice, spins the evade and gets cracked, I would imagine. Yep. So a shield gone on the green Provocateur. And I think that's it. So we'll see an early lead. No, we won't. I keep thinking that Deathrain has done half points on Brown, but he's not. Still some great blocks there. Static got the lock. Hopefully, we'll see that translate into the ability. Now let's double check that one more time. While you perform a primary attack, you may spend your lock, which he has, on the defender and a focus token to change all of your results to crit results. So it's not like Sane where it just automatically goes through. You have to have the lock and the oh, but that can change blanks, right? Change all of your results. Okay. So you spend all of your mods to make all of your dice crits. So he probably wants to get into range 1. And it doesn't even have to be a primary attack, right? No, it's a primary attack. Never mind. There's no munitions or cannon slots on an FO anyway. Yeah, range 1. I think that's the goal here. And Static's in a dream position where she shoots first. It's a good matchup. Could see turnaround maneuvers from the Provocateurs. Now, most of them spent their locks, so they would be unmodded. You can have munitions on an FO as long as it's munitions failsafe. I love it. Love it. I would assume you can't get Static into the fight this turn either. I'm a little worried about that red Star Viper moving into that channel. All right. Both players ready to go. No system phase. Start maneuvering these Provocateurs. Hard one from yellow. Maybe trying to block this brown Viper. Maybe thinking about locking. Nope, goes for the strain roll. And then grabs the lock. He accidentally puts it on the wrong ship first. You got to assign it to the correct ship, then drag it onto the ship that you want it on. Provocateur number 3. Green. Hard one turn. Ooh, you didn't move brown first? Really? Strain for the lock, then evade with the action. Sloop from brown. Another lock, evade, this time from red. And now it's the Star Viper's turn. 3 bank left from brown. Gonna go for a boost. Does he link it? He sure does. I don't think that's much of a risk for static, but it does worry me about Revan's plans here. He might have shots, I guess brown. That Provocateur who slooped. Yep. And that's what I was worried about. Red coming in here to go head-to-head with static. Unfortunately, fails a boost. And now has no mods. That might give static an opening. It's the hard one. From the yellow Viper. Has a range 1 shot into this yellow Provocateur. Might actually be able to bendy barrel roll, ship right, get in behind yellow, and maybe out of that front arc of red. Uh-oh. Looks like we had to disconnect. So we'll let Revan get back. Has anyone played 4 silencers any good? Deathrain did. He won that game. It seemed good when we saw it there. And of course, Smikey's has been flying 3 silencers for so long. Why not just add a 4th? Oh, yep, you're right. 3 engineers plus Hollow made the cut in Corellia. So yeah, those engineers are strong. All right, Revan is back. Static. Uh-oh. Does it? The double crits. And they go through! Structural damage in on green. We saw it here, folks. We saw Static use the ability. Wow, that was incredible. We're all going to remember where we were the first time we saw Static trigger. And it was here. I refuse to believe anybody's ever seen that before this stream. The slooped Provocateur number 4. Hit crit. Hit crit. Oh my god. Straight fire even after the sloop. 2 evades takes 1. Structural damage means it should only be 3. Oh, of course. Now when you re-roll it, it's going to be better. Nope. It's worse. Now you take hit crit. A direct hit will kill green. Half points already. And it is a direct hit! Oh, no. There's a ship off the board. It is not initiative killed, so it will get to stick around and shoot. Green Provocateur. Going to target lock for crit. Star Viper with 2 evades, easy. Mike, late in the game, how many ships has Static one-shot? Well, that's not what's important. Static at range 2, nothing. Green is shook, and green is gone. Range 2. The red Star Viper into Static. Can the luck hold? 2 hits. Static, 4 dice. Looking for 2 evades. Doesn't get it. Takes 2 half points on Static. Down to 1 hull. But you know what? We saw Static's ability. No matter what happens to Static, we'll always have that shot. And here we go. Range 1. 4v3 with a focus. Static. No mods. You just gotta roll perfect, natties, and you don't. Static. GG, well played. Revan on the board. 33 to 50. Alright, range 1. Star Viper into the yellow Provocateur. Ooh, 3 hits and a crit. Ooh, and that is a dead Provocateur. And that's going to put Revan on top. 24 points, 74 to 50. "36 minutes left in the game. 3 Provocateurs versus 3 Star Vipers. How are these Provocateurs doing otherwise? We've got one who is shield down, green, there in the middle. Moneypants says, hey, no Nantex. Actually, Merc last round was going to fly Nantex and then spared us, thankfully. Alright, last of the dials getting set here. Who is not stressed? I guess red. Might end up stressed after a sloop. They have K-turns? Nope, just sloops. There's the one hard turn from the Provocateur. Maybe looking to roll. Try and block yellow. So you're thinking a 1 or 2 bank from yellow. He rolls backwards. I don't like that. Roll forward. Undo that right now. Deathrain? Oh, he's gonna boost with his normal action. Okay. Would have been nice to save that for a lock, but oh well. If you think you've gotten the lock, then you can the block, then you can just lock and focus. How's that yellow assassin doing? That is a full health Star Viper. Wow, why? Okay, what's the range one? And to get out of the way for green. Okay, that makes more sense. He should not be strained anymore, right? He did a 2 left and a boost. Two turn is white? Oh. This ain't no interceptor. That's right, he's got that, what's happening here? Oh. There we go. Got that TIE V1 dial. Hit, crit, 1 evade. So did get that block on the Black Sun Assassin. Takes the shield. Looks like number 3, green, did not have a shot. Alright, great turn for Deathrain. Didn't get points, but did get some damage without taking any. Coming down to 30 minutes. 74 to 50. Deathrain needs 25 points to lead. That is exactly half of a Star Viper. I don't think we've seen a single deplete token. Deathrain is all aggression. Do you think the 1 hard fits towards the board edge for red? 1 hard, roll left. I think it fits. Brown lost a shield. Whoops. Other than that, I think we're good on the damage. There's the sloop from red. This now has a strain and a stress. 1 hard from brown. Whose lock is that? Not his. Takes a focus. Sees some imminent danger. Now green already has a lock, so could focus here and be fine. Right? Nope, never mind, that's not his either. That's red's, okay. Got it. I wanted green to lock last turn, but it didn't happen. Because he was already strained, that's right. Ooh, 1 hard towards the board edge, gonna roll, try and roll through red. And there it is, look at that. Beautifully done from Revan. Links it to a focus. Black Sun Assassin, 1 straight. I don't know that he can reposition after that one. And he is not happy about that. I think he assumed he would have a... boost. Oh, he's got it. Easy. Nicely done. Alright, Provocateur. Range 1, 4 dice with a target lock. 1 hit so far. Spins the lock. There's 3 evades. Trolling Deathrain about his Deathrain dice. Here's 2 hits. Spins the lock. Oh boy. I don't think he's converted. He hasn't converted anything with his mods, at least in this attack. Takes 1 on yellow. Brown. Range 3 obstructed. 1 hit. Spins the focus for 3. Hey, 1 eyeball. Spins it. Brown takes 2. That's half points. Deathrain leading by 1. We'll see how long that lasts. After yellow shoots range 1 into a strained red Provocateur. Four v2 with a focus, spins it for 3. Takes all 3. Half points. Revan back on top, leading by 20. This red Star Viper has 2 range 3 obstructed shots. Going to go into the one with the strain and the evade token. Okay. So it's 3 plus range plus obstruction minus 1 for 4. Plenty of evades. Didn't even need the token. Well, the lead went back and forth on that round, so that's a good one. Provocateurs all facing the same direction. Might be able to move up into that gap, try and pin down Brown. How's the Brown Provocateur doing? 2 and 1. It's alright. .22 minutes left in the game. 95 to 75. 20 points. Separating these two. Provocateur. 3 hard turn. Yep, he's going into that gap. I don't blame him. Does he want to strain again? Does he want to do this target lock, strain, evade thing again? Come on, Deathrain. Takes the deplete this time. Gonna trust in the 3 dice. Really gonna go for red? Huh. Gonna try and block with brown. Okay. He's got plans. How's red doing? 4-0. Brown's on 1 hull. Ooh, you gonna try and kill both? There's the 2 hard from the red Provocateur on 1 hull. Goes for a focus. A little worried about that. Oh, yellow can't sloop. Never mind. Is stressed. There's the 1 bank. Can roll right and backwards. Probably get a shot on brown. Nope. So you don't need to link it to a focus, at least. Red bumps. Did it hit the rock? It did! Red is on a rock. Fantastic block. Does not result in a damage. One bank right from brown. And I bet that's one of the things Deathrain was thinking. The 1 hull Star Viper probably not sticking around. Great game sense there from Deathrain. Now he's not committed to shoot the Star Viper who's running away. Red gonna take this range 3 obstructed shot. Two hits. Two evades. Question in the chat. Has anyone looked into Dead Man Switch to counter Swarm and Nantex spam? Not yet, but I like that idea. Nantex love that knife fight. They're not usually engaging you at long ranges, so that's kind of cool. Here's 3 hits into red and a complete blank out. 1, 2, 3 damage, half points. Yeah, Atreides, that I think it sounds great. Seven Dead Man Switch fireballs. Okay, let's not go crazy. Yeah, let's see more Dead Man Switch Cavern Angels. I love those paint schemes. So how are we looking on points? 95 to 100. Deathrain back on top. 16 minutes left in the game. A fantastic block there. Unfortunate that it didn't result in the damage of red, because that would have been a dead ship. No shots taken from the Vipers. Brown's out of the fight, so now it's a 3v2. Who are your most vulnerable provocateurs? Red. Red's actually in a decent position. Can kind of too hard sit back here. Maybe Brown goes for a block. How are the other Vipers looking? So red on 1, yellow on 3. Either one of those Vipers could die this turn. I'm wondering about yellow doing like a 1 hard roll right. A little afraid of that. There's the 4 straight from green. I wonder if he's going to send green and brown up there after the wounded Star Viper. Because the second I say something like, hey, you can just write that ship off, Deathrain's like, no, that's the target. Deathrain saying he moved too fast, but if he went any slower, it would have been on the rock behind him. I think he can roll, if that's something he likes. There's the left turn from Brown. Red with the 1 hard turn. So if you're imagining a 1 turn from yellow, I'm gonna roll backwards. It kind of puts her right where she's at. Goes for the roll, just in case. I kind of like that. 3 bank and a boost from brown. Sloop from red. Look at that. Range 1 shot against a strained Provocateur. We might see yellow move over there as well. Does he already have rain? Or does he already have arc? He sure does. So this is just icing on the cake. I hope he didn't lose arc when he did that. Nah. He's good. All right. We'll get 2 shots into yellow. Oh, no, he's going to go into red. Really? Okay. You can't PS kill. Initiative kill. 1 hit. I have no idea why he did that. Why wouldn't you shoot brown first, who's only got 1 shot, then decide whether you want to keep pumping into yellow? I'm going to spin the lock. Has not been great on the conversions for these target locks. Ends up with 3. It's respectable. Focuses for 4. He's already written himself off. Blank, blank, evade. Takes 2. That's half points on yellow. Now imagine if you were in this place, right? So, oh, yellow's got 4 damage cards? Whoops. Well, now I feel better about red's shot. Here's the range 1. Into brown. Spins the focus. Takes hit, crit, crit on brown. That is a dead Provocateur. So you'll have 2 Provocateurs versus 2 Star Vipers. Red is coming up behind the yellow Star Viper. Green will probably see a 1 hard. Oh, forgot about this shot. Range 3 obstructed, but also strained. 3v3. 3v4, right? Yeah. Nothing. 6 minutes left in the game. 136 to 150. Brown Star Viper not stressed. Has the full dial open. Yeah, I imagine what red wants to do is move very fast. Let's take a look at that FO dial. Yeah, there's no blue 3 banks. This is not an RZ2. But if you can get close enough to the side of red, then he can't tag you. And then you get to shoot into brown. That target lock is number 3's. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Target locks are good now. So whose lock is that on the brown assassin? That is number 3, who is green. So I imagine the one hard turn from green. No real mystery there. But he could kite. He could run. Because red can get into a position... The red Provocateur can get into a position where the red Star Viper can't hit him because of that stress. So then you would just have red versus brown. The two weakest ships against one another. Provocateur can end up double modded. Okay, is turning in. Alright. Ooh, under 4 minutes now. We're heading into last turn territory. Goes for the focus. Four straight. Oh man, red's feeling vulnerable. Oh yeah, takes the deplete. Okay. Always forget about that. You can deplete, roll, and then focus or evade. Ooh, gonna roll towards red. So if you look at a one bank right from red... Okay. He's safe there, but it feels like there was... He could have just banked into this position. He didn't need to roll boost. Oh boy. Did the one hard turn, so cannot roll after that. Oh man. I think brown is out of arc of green. Yep. And that Star Viper's got more attack dice and more mods. It's better equipped for this shot. Hit crit though. Can he get this ship to spin the focus here? One evade. Brown, who's on one, has to spend. Brown still got a crack shot active, but I don't think he's got bullseye. Negative. 3v3. No mods. Should still favor the attack dice. 2 hits. And red is the one on one hull, but survives 2 natural evades with 1 minute left in the game. And that could be it. If Deathrain wants to run away, he can definitely do it. There's 2 stressed Star Vipers. Wow. I'm trying to remember where Deathrain started with that Provocateur. 4 straight barrel roll boost. Yeah, it just feels like he could have been in this position with a 3 bank and been fine. Oh well. Deathrain wanted the drama, and he definitely got it. Coming down to the last few seconds. There's the timer. 5 straight. Take a deplete. Go for a roll. I think that's safe. Goes for a boost. All right. That green Provocateur is only on 3, so with a 1 bank left from Brown, he could do something. That red Viper does. I don't think he has arc, but we'll see. It's a weird angle. Now this should result a roll left. So we'll get a shot for shot here. There are 2 locks on that assassin. 4v3. Gonna spin the lock on that blank. Ooh, he's gonna reroll both because he wants to keep the focus. Doesn't he have a focus? No, he does not. Yeah, he does. There it is. It was by the dice box. He's not gonna spend it. Hit, crit, crit. He's feeling pretty good about there being a blank in there, and he is right. Let's see what these crits are. Damage to engine and weapons failure. You know Deathrain is happy about that. No shot for red. Brown with 3 dice. He can do it. It's just going to be very difficult. Actually, Revan needs 40 points to lead. Yep, and each of these Provocateurs is 41. This would do it. That is not how you do it. A blank focus. Spins it. Takes nothing. And that's it, folks. Deathrain takes it. Congratulations to him. Thank you to Revan for playing a fantastic match. Thanks to everybody for watching. That'll do it. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.